It is hard to stop him from having limit fairly often because Peach not the best at approaching. Peach is really good at doing what we call camping in your face. Big theme of this region. We will kind of dance around you, make you react to things, but not actually interact unless we have to. And Trey is kind of the epitome of that. He will not be like camping across the stage and like far away. He'll be near you, but nothing will be happening until you whiff something, and then all of a sudden he makes something happen.
Don't believe us? Even Mars does it.
Yeah.
He's probably the like catalyst for it.
Yeah, Mars is the first person I think of other than Nuggetz with that style. Where it's like, it looks aggressive. It's kind of pseudo-aggressive, but then you're actually not really interacting until you actually have to.
It's his secret.
Yeah.
Secretly camping. But it's not a secret with Nuggetz. Nuggetz is like, yes, I'm camping.
Yeah.
Do something about it.
Oh, that was so good.
Yep.
So that down smash can very situationally stage spike you. Usually it just sends you out. So Sharp, I think, was expecting the inwards hit and trying to attack a stage spike, but ended up air dodging pop turnip. But
I mean, even the outwards hit definitely killed.
Right, yeah. At that point, any hit, you're probably dead.
When did Nuggetz die?
Oh, right after.
Oh.
Sour Spot Nair not quite going to combo. Nair down tilt is true at low percents with Sweet Spot. Sour Spot is a read. I thought that Cloud Upper got out in time. That was like 1 or 2 frames off from being a trade. And Nuggetz' pressure has been so good in the start of this game 1. Sharp's neutral has been very solid, but once Trey is near him, just very consistently pressuring without getting caught by like Cloud Up B or these big aerials. And I like the float heights he's choosing as well. So doing a lot of ground float aerials, but also floating a little bit farther off the ground, potentially avoiding things like Cloud Down Tilt, we've seen a couple times. Maybe even going over dash attack, depending on the float height. As he misses the float right there, but... oh, big forward air call out. Stock's just going back and forth here. Neither time has the person in the lead taken the stock first in this game so far.
That is true. Oh my god, that movement!
Yeah.
Oh my! I was just... Sharp no longer has ankles. That is just...
Yeah, ridiculous. I got mixed. Ooh, just barely doesn't avoid the get-up attack. I think he was reading get-up attack. He floated back to kind of cover that.
It's either that or roll in, but... Cloud get-up attack, pretty solid, pretty big.
Yep, it's a big one. Most sword get-up attacks are really big.
Unless your name's Violet.
Yeah, Violet inexplicably does not use the sword. So that will take that second stock off, but that four-hair call out, oh, so huge. Oh, and the big turnip train combo. All of a sudden, we're almost tied. Of course, Trey has the like really technical frame-tight turnip loop combos and not the down tilt float nair ones. That's in character for him. Those are a lot harder than the ones he misses. Like, just in case anyone was wondering. And now we're in a tie game, and Sharp is off stage. He's in a bad spot here. Down smash gonna reverse hit on the neutral get-up. Sharp going all out for that with the up smash, not punished. Really? No.
Yeah. That doesn't kill till 140 at least.
Yeah. It's an early spark there. Not ready for the fair from ledge though. Oh, big turnip, where's out the limit?
Just shielding in your face. What are you gonna do about it?
This is so tight here. And the whip punish, not quite. No double jump for Sharp.
No!
Doesn't read the tuck in, but the whip punish on the forward air will make it work. And Nuggetz takes a very tight game 1. What a crazy first game there.
No, I think Nuggetz banned Battlefield and Yoshi's. And the third one will probably be...
Is Yoshi still legal here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Yoshi's Battlefield and maybe small Battlefield? So we're going to town. I don't mind this. Me being a Roy player, I do not mind this. Not at all.
Beatdown, also historically a really good stage for Cloud, I think both in Smash 4 and in Ultimate. He's not the strongest on FD and doesn't love that aspect of it, but this first transformation especially is so good for him. He can run away and get limits basically whenever he wants, and then also in advantage, he's got these really threatening platform locations to kind of reset his jump, pressure you if you land on the platforms. You're never safe if you land on the platform against Cloud.
I think it
this
would
is
be
a good stage for him in
best
general.
interest to just kind of like try not to interact, even though that's kind of hard on this transformation. But this is where Nuggetz comes alive and, you know, starts winning.
That was really, really good movement from Nuggetz to avoid everything, and then he seemingly accidentally F-smashed. Not sure if that was on purpose. Given that Cloud was at 0, I kind of doubt it. Although I've seen Trey do crazier things before. Also, something specific I want to point out that Nuggetz is doing really well in this set so far is he's floating or dashing under Cloud whenever he full hops and has enough time. He's also rolling through sometimes. But like, in general, he's finding ways to be on the opposite side of Cloud rather than trying to whiff punish like with incredibly precise spacing right through a Cloud aerial.
I chuckle because Nuggetz missed the down tilt nair. It was not a float nair,
yeah.
It was a regular nair.
Yeah. That's, it'd be like that. Okay, I like the high recovery there. Hasn't gone for that too many times. And Cloud is one of the scariest characters with a turnip in his hand.
Yeah.
Just has such incredibly strong specials that, like, when you give him an item, it feels like his neutral doesn't lose a whole lot. Like, for the most part, when sword characters get an item, they lose a big aspect of their gameplay since they can't use landing aerials anymore. But the threats of, like, cross slash and blade beam still existing, as well as the ability to charge limit, like, he still has so many ways to threaten you without giving up the item and also still having access to the item as soon as he needs it.
His up B is very good too, so like...
Yeah, also still has that shield option as well. You're not missing, like, an aerial out of shield in exchange for a turnip out of shield. You've got your up B out of shield and also still have the option of turnip instead. Alright, so gets his jump back there, and that'll be a good way to recover. This transformation good for Cloud as well for that reason. Gives him some extra recovery mix-ups.
Oh.
Good punish, but doesn't get the best punish possible. That will kill though, so Nuggetz ties up the stock count.
Wait, did Nuggetz take the Stitch from Sharp, or did he just get another one?
He just got a new one.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a dot eye before. Oh, that's a big up smash there. The Stitch face definitely would have been Nuggetz' road back into this game.
Nuggetz finding a new Stitch, and it's just like...
There it is! There we go!
I don't want to play with you anymore.
There's the 64%. And, you know, we joke about it, but we really see how important that is when you look at the game state now. Like, this game is so much closer than it was a few seconds ago.
Yeah. Wait, did that just disappear as soon as
He threw it at the ground.
Oh, okay. Could have fooled me.
Alright, that's a good float height, just avoiding trouble, but now Nuggetz in a really bad spot. A little aggressive from Sharp. I guess
Stock up,
the limit timer running a little low, didn't want to just wait and ledge trap, but does allow Nuggetz back to stage. Ooh, not ready for the kill. That should do it. So 1-1 here in the first set of grounds.
Wow. Sharp is, Sharp really likes the, you know, this used to be Nuggetz' thing, where Nuggetz would lose game 1 and be like, okay,
Yeah.
now I'm going to play.
Yeah. Yeah, Trey has dropped game 1s to basically anyone, and then we'll win the set regardless, basically every time.
Included.
Yep, same. I've taken a bunch of game 1s off Trey, and I think I've only beaten him once in this game.
I've yet to... Actually, I think very early Ultimate I did.
I saw you beat him once. You beat him at COF once.
Yeah, yep.
I remember because I was going to have to play Trey next, and instead I played you and Bowser did it.
Oh yeah, I beat him with Bowser. Cloud down throw is, something.
Yeah, it's almost really good. It's pretty good.
If it was a combo throw, I think he'd be broken.
Yeah, no true combos, maybe very situationally on some fast fallers or like heavies where they hit the ground and hit stun. but does put you in an awkward position very near him, and he's got the frame data and range to make that a scary situation for sure. Some good ledge trapping here to make up this damage. Shark got off to a really strong start, and Nuggetz has been able to get this back and now have a slight lead here on this first stock, and has him back off stage. Another Saturn. I think it's our first one of this set, maybe second.
Yeah, first one.
Yeah, very even first stock. They've been back and forth. Able to keep each other on ledge for a while, but not able to close off those ledge traps, and then it'll be the Cloud limit up B that does it first.
Yeah, just kind of like get out of the space. Like you can't exist right above me. Not when I have limit. Like obviously up smash exists, but it's not exactly like it doesn't cover everywhere the way up B does. Like it covers a lot, but it doesn't cover exactly everywhere.
However, Nuggetz does take that stock without taking any percent. It takes a little bit from the respawn invincibility, but ooh, that's a bold up B. It works out for Sharp.
I don't know exactly what he was going for.
Very bold downer, but
yeah.
Again, not getting punished, still has this big percent lead here on second stock.
God, down throw looks so cool, it doesn't do a whole lot.
Oh, and the double nair pressure. The discount double shine from the melee Falco player. It is funny when you have the context that Trey plays Spaceys in every game before Smash 4.
That is really funny.
Because he plays Peach like a Spacey.
He does.
Like, I don't know if it's something you notice just by watching him initially, but once you are aware of that, if you pay attention to it, it's pretty clear. Like, he plays Falco in Melee, Box, and Brawl, and both Smash 4 and Ultimate, he plays Peach a lot like a Spacey.
Imagine if it was the other way around. And he played Falco and Brawl and Fox and Melee.
It'd be a lot less fun for a lot of us.
Yeah. Me especially.
I don't think there's much of anyone who would rather fight Falco in that game.
Yeah. No one wants that.
Right. Good job to drift out of the range of that. Oh, dash attack a little questionable there.
Might
have been supposed to be something else there.
Sharp needs to stop edge guarding. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah, I agree.
She needs to stop trying to edge guard. It's not gonna happen.
Cloud can edge guard Peach when she's going high. I think once she goes low, you just kind of have to take the L on that.
Absolutely.
Because your ledge trapping is so strong, especially if you can make Peach use her float. Because Peach is like above average at getting off ledge when she has float, and way below average when she does not.
Yeah, and I
that
haven't
is basically
seen,
just forward air from ledge or other.
I haven't seen the wall of back airs yet.
Those are very up B. Those are very up B again.
My goodness. Look at these neutral airs. People call this a bad move.
Oh, the Cloud players are so carried last game. There's Saturn!
No, it's actually 10! They've actually been 10! I'm losing my marbles live on stream.
Alright, so yeah, you know, and like people are doing a good job of not shielding, but at the same time,
now you're not shielding
like,
against Peach.
Yeah, and even if you're only getting hit by Saturns and not aerials, like Saturn dash attack is true from point blank once you're at high percent.
Why does Sharp only play top tiers?
He doesn't.
He wants to win.
He can play anyone, but he plays mostly top tiers.
Well, in bracket, he plays top tiers because he wants to win.
Yes. He also plays Sheik, who's very much not a top tier.
You should too. Pick a top tier. Don't do what my co-caster does.
I am well known for playing up to 10 mid tiers at a time.
You almost had it with Olimar, and then they nerfed the crap
I
out
tried
of it.
in this game. I actually picked a top tier in this game. Nintendo just decided to destroy him.
Yeah.
I did my best. And then I also picked a low tier that they turned into a high tier, so we take those.
We do take those.
You told me at the start of Ult when I picked up Corrin that eventually Corrin would be better than Olimar. I would absolutely not have believed you.
Yeah.
Some people disagree with that now. I think Corrin's better. I am not.
It's
I am
way less
extremely
people
pessimistic about Olimar at this
It's
point.
way less people that use it.
Especially now that Corrin has like actual results. People are like, wait, this character's really good.
You look at their aerial like shield safety, and you're just like, how can this character be bad? The only answer you can have for that is slope, I guess.
Yeah. No, that is definitely Corrin's only major weakness, but it's a really important one. The other one that's more relevant in like some matchups is that none of her moves send out other than back air. So it means she has a lot of trouble with like Aegis and characters like that, where like
King DDD.
you can't, yeah, like DDD, where you can't really take advantage of people being off stage unless you can pin them consistently. It's kind of like it puts into perspective how good something like a Cloud Bear is. We see in this matchup, like when a sword character has like big moves like Cloud, like back air and even neutral air, it makes their presence off stage so strong, even if they can't go super far. Compared to someone like Corrin, who can go a lot farther now that her recovery is so good, but like you don't have that extra dimension of like being able to threaten edge guards in any situation.
Yeah, I mean you can throw a pin, you can throw a bear, but they're harder to use as a edge guarding tool. Sharp?
Sharp is kind of starting to run away with this one.
I wouldn't call it running away quite yet, but it's close.
It depends on if Nuggetz is able to get this kill, relatively soon, but at this point, almost a full stock down. And finding kill moves in this matchup is rough for Peach. She has that ability to edge guard, but it is not going to be as consistent as it is on some characters.
Good nair.
And that's going to kill, yeah. And that's the situation where Cloud is so strong off stage, is that once the opponent has exhausted all their resources, his moves are so good as far as the direction they send, the size, like everything he can do with them. And now Sharp is way ahead here. This should be a kill?
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah. Still a full stock lead for Sharp.
Goes for the cross slash, a little slow, gets stuffed out, because it's a little slow on start. As it should be, it's huge.
Yeah. That is a dot eye.
Sharp debated going for like an aerial, and was just like, I'll do it, and then take 70. Not 70, but like 40 or something.
And he's gotten a lot of those parry up beats. Peach's aerials are too safe to get upbeat out of regular shield against Cloud. Or for Cloud, rather. But with parry, usually you're going to get that. Completely fresh, back air and nair are both -2. But that is also if they're frame perfect into the ground and fresh. As soon as they're stale or even just a frame or two high off the ground, you're getting to the range of like -4 or 5. And then on parry, that's unsafe because Cloud up B is frame 7. So that's going to be, -7 or -8 on parry at that point.
Nuggetz is going to win this game.
There you have it from Mr. Sauce himself, as Nuggetz misses a free kill.
I have a
spot dodge, delayed double jab. Gotta love it.
I still feel it. It's not over yet.
I'm not believing yet. It's certainly possible, but not looking good for our hero right now.
I think Nuggetz has the right idea.
Really good movement there.
Like, there's a lot of times where Nuggetz will catch the up Bs, and a lot of times Sharp is throwing out these kind of...
Yeah.
That option was not used a lot, so I really think that's really good.
Yeah, he got, I think, 2 kills with it game 1, and then hasn't really used the move at all since. So pulls it back out to finish game 3, and now Sharp on tournament point, up 2-1 here in the first set of Grands.
We could be in for a long one.
It's entirely possible. Could be our last game. We could have 7 more.
And now,
knowing Trey and his flair for the dramatic, that's a pretty good chance.
Trey and I are all, we're friends. We're all friends here. We all went to Emerson and COF and all that. Love the guy, but it's been a while. These sets are long. I wouldn't be too sad if Sharp took it here. So, yeah, that's a good upbeat.
I got to commentate 10 games of Peach Banjo last week with Trey.
Oh god.
That was awesome. For me and probably only me.
I think only you would have the stamina to do that. There
I
are 2
was having
characters
a great
that you really like.
2 of my favorite characters in the game. It was Unleashed though. I think when banjos are very good, I think people enjoy that more.
Right. Unleashed
is a really cool character when people have all the tech skill. Just not fun to fight Wondering Masher 125 online.
Unleashed is cool when he makes Sora look cool.
Yeah.
Like that's a Sora
hard to do.
main. That's someone who like really wants to make the character work and like makes it their thing. A lot of the top players right now is just kind of like, all right, this is a sword character and I like floaty characters, so let's try and do something with it.
Let's see if Sharp can get off this ledge. And he does. Trey just kind of lets him back to neutral there. Ooh, just barely avoids the up smash, gets the punish. So Trey with the stock lead. I am very surprised Sharp left that D open. It's one of those you should know about those moments.
Oh boy.
But, like, a lot of sword characters definitely have some strengths here. I think Cloud really struggles on this stage.
It's like one of his worst stages.
Yeah, I would say probably his worst in most matchups, especially just because, like, you don't have anywhere to go to charge limit.
Unless it's like Roy, Town and City. Oh, barely. Turn it and gonna die for it. We'll die for the misgrab afterwards, but potato.
No. So Sharp does get up stock. Good combo to start off the next stock.
You predicted the future with the Cloud. Cloud is scary with turnip.
Yeah. No, he's got some good combos with it, but also just like his neutral doesn't lose much of anything.
The one aerial to catch him, hit, and then throws a turnip and then side B, and that's like 50, 60
And turnip side B is going to combo for a long time for Cloud.
Air dodge to save the limit. Limit is saved.
I'd like to see Trey parry that. I know it's scary, but it gets you a very consistent punish. You can also spot dodge.
No, you have to be super confident in the timing, otherwise it's
ooh, yeah,
not gonna happen.
And again, that's where we see Cloud able to edgeguard. Peach not great at recovering high in this matchup. If you're forced to recover high, if you're too far out and can't get low in time, it can be really difficult for you to recover against Cloud. But Trey will take his last stop, trying to extend this set and this tournament a little bit more.
Yeah, Trey will take those trades any day of the week. It's just,
yeah, Peach has long been known as the trade queen across basically all Smash games. Probably more significant in Melee than the other ones, but always not a character you want to trade with. Well, maybe Brawl, but...
Like it's playing a little more defensively here, trying to find an opening, but doesn't find one, it takes 90.
Yeah, really solid sequence there from Sharp, and now just a couple of hits away. Goes ahead and burns the limit to force the float, and then the back air will punish. So Sharp taking it 3-1 here in Grands. Drops just 2 games in this top 8. I don't see the bracket before, but I assume not too many more games